Seeing you again. Let's get straight into it. Welcome to Palesa Inspirational Sessions. So today we're speaking about God's blessings. Okay. So here are 10 God's blessings. All right. These are just some of God's blessings. They are: I have a home. I ate today. I have a good heart. I wish good for others. I have water to drink. I am content. I'm trying to be better. I have a dream. I have clean clothes. I am breathing. These are God's grace and mercy. We live upon God's grace and mercy every single day. If we can start showing gratitude and appreciating it, we would go far. Instead of sitting and moping and complaining every second about everything. Okay? And also, God blesses us with an inheritance that moves from generation to generation. Okay? And it is a calling. It is a spiritual calling. It is a craft. It is a talent. It is an obligation that God will bless each and every family with. And this blessing will move from generation to generation to generation, which means we go back to our ancestors for guidance because they have perfected the craft, because they were there before us. And this is where we say we do not worship ancestors. We communicate with ancestors. We go back to them for guidance because they have been there before us. We only worship God because He is the Alpha. He is the Omega. He is the Creator. Okay? He is the beginning and the end. That is who He is, the source. That is who we worship, not ancestors, right? Okay, so God extends both spiritual and material blessings to those who follow Him. Okay, blessings are gifts from God that bring happiness to our lives. God blesses us with His favor, empowering us to fulfill His plan for our lives. God knows the plans that He has for us, plans to prosper us and not to destroy us. So when you have a calling, I know many people, when we have callings, we worry about how are we going to get through this? How are we going to manage it financially? How am I going to survive this? God is the one that has called you, for He knows the plan ahead. He knows who's going to help you on this journey. He will have His soldiers on standby to help you. I remember when I accepted my spiritual calling, when I went into initiation, God removed all sorts of income from me because He wanted me to focus on this initiation. And obviously I am sitting panicking, how in the world am I going to pay for all this? But God had a plan. From start to finish, He had a plan because He's the one that's called me. Okay? So this is what you're going to do. You are going to start having faith in God. When He calls you, obey. All right? God blesses those who trust and obey Him. Obey Him. Obey when He calls you, obey Him. He has a better plan than you. Surrender to God. Because what God wants you to, he will crush you and break you down to pieces to the ground so that He can rebuild you again. So that he builds you with humility, with faith, with trust, with honor. So do not fear. God knows what He has for you. Do not fear. Do what He wants you to do so that things can open up for you. So blessings can open up for you. So luck can come back to you. So the light can shine into your favor and your direction. Because when we don't obey God, we do know what happens, right? The birds fly the opposite direction. Things fall apart. The soul goes into deep depression, loneliness, sadness, anger, confusion. You will try and fill this void with material things, worldly things, but it won't be filled. You'll end up in addiction. You'll end up in all sorts of addiction because the void is too big and it's not filled. The only way you can fill that void is to obey God and do what He has called you to do, so that you start experiencing inner peace. Obey God. He knows why He's calling you. Don't pick and choose. No, God, I don't want that calling. I want that calling. No, God, I don't want that one. I want that one. But God is the one that created everything. God creates. God, if you want God, explore God. Seek Him, you'll find Him. Explore God. Don't be scared. Let go of judgment if you want to find God. God, you will find God in every space, every denomination. You will find God in every culture. You will find God in every tradition. You'll find God in every religion. You'll find God in you. Seek that intimate relationship with God. Okay? Right. And then also seek as much information as possible about yourself, about who you are, about where you're headed. Do background checks on your life, on your blood, on your lineage. Know who you are. You might find that you're greater than what you think you are. You might find that you hold this diamond that you've been longing for. You might find that you carry these breakthroughs that you're looking for, but you're probably looking in the wrong places. So seek knowledge and wisdom. You'll find it everywhere these days. Everywhere. And wherever, when a student is ready to learn, the teacher will appear. Surrender to learning. Let's be humble to learning. Let's not be too proud to learn. God will sometimes bring a person that you most undermine to bring you lessons. God will bring the most scruffiest person that you feel that, oh no, there's no ways I can speak to that person or listen to that person. But because that's God speaking through that person. Let's learn humility. Let's learn to respect ourselves and to respect others. Blessings are there every single day. Blessings are there every single day. God will bless you. All you have to do is ask, but also learn to obey his commands. It's so easy for us to ask, God, please bless me with this. God, please bless me with that. God, please bless me with this. And guess what? Because God is a God of promises and He's our Father. He's our Creator. He will bless us with everything that we seek. But how proud are we that when He comes and asks you for one thing, we can't deliver? The only thing that God asks you for is, my child, please serve me. Please help me make this world a better place. Please go be a traditional healer. Please go be a medical doctor. Please go be a psychiatrist. Please go be a faith healer. Please go be a teacher. Please go be a priest. But you come when just one request from God, it's a tall order for you. No, God, I can't do this. I can only do that. No. The fact that we are alive means that we are a blessing from God and a blessing to others. We did not come to this world to just waltz past this world. We are here to work, to bring light and life and healing, to bring change. Let's take it upon ourselves. Let us just take it upon ourselves. Can we trust God for once? Can we really trust God for once? And stop walking around with rosaries, with beads, with this and that, and say, my God, but yet you cannot even obey His one command just to serve Him. All right, guys, thank you so much. We're going to go. I'm not going to go through read through all your comments because this is just a short session. But we're going to carry on with this topic later on, 7 p.m. on Instagram and Facebook live, and about Gogo Palesa prayer sessions. And let's meet then, right? So for spiritual services, consultations, dream interpretation, spiritual healing, cleansings, mentorship program, what is this kind of? retreat. Our next retreat is in November. So start saving. But all of that, we're going to speak about it at our prayer session. So WhatsApp me on 071 511 4117. And please, 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 please have a beautiful day ahead. Love you. Goodbye.